Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1988 season is on the air. Today's date is August 19th, 1988. We are at Tigers Stadium for a big American League matchup between the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers. The White Sox come into this game a record of 55-66. When I made the schedule for the third schedule block, they were still less than 5 games less than 5 games out of third place. They are no longer there. Right now, the White Sox at 55 wins, and the third place team, it's a tie for third in the American League West between Minnesota and Kansas City. And right now, the White Sox are 8 games back, or I should say 8 wins back of the third place team. So right now, the White Sox, this game is pretty much meaningless, but I'm going to go ahead and still play the game. The Detroit Tigers, however, a record of 68-52. They are tied for third with the New York Yankees. The Brewers have 71 wins. The Toronto Blue Jays have 69 wins. The Yankees and the Tigers have 68 wins. So right now, every game for the Tigers is important. The Tigers have been struggling a little bit. They went from 62-40 to now 68-52. So they've been struggling a little, but we will see what happens in tonight's game. Brian B., John Haverly, Ryan Sullivan, Doug Hunt, and Texas Ag 75, who used to be Albert Bryce, joins us here at Tigers Stadium. The Tigers historically won this game 5-4. The White Sox had 12 hits. The Tigers had 10 hits. Neither team had an error. So a very important game for the Tigers. They try to stay up there in the top 3 in the American League East. The White Sox are trying to win a game right now, as their season pretty much looks like it is over. So without further, this is the final game of that third schedule block of my. So after tonight's game, I am now choosing games on the fly, but I'm usually choosing a game pretty much 2 days in advance. So let's see what happens tonight as Chuck Rawlings joins us here at Tigers Stadium. We are all set and ready to go. Let's see what's going on tonight. Starting pitcher for the Detroit Tigers tonight is Frank Tanana. 14 wins, 11 losses, a 4.21 ERA in 88. We've already seen him, I believe, for the Tigers, but he gets the call tonight. So the White Sox trying to get a win. The Tigers just trying to stay up there on the top of the AL East. We still got a month and a half left of baseball to go, so let's see what happens tonight. Leading off for the White Sox will be Dave Gallagher. He is in left field for tonight's game. 303 average, 5 homers, 31 RBIs in 88. Nothing wrong with those stats. We're going to use blue, white, and white dice. Tigers are the home team. Everybody is set and ready to go. A big game here at the Big D. Let's see what happens. Tanana, 4-1. Home run chance. Righty, 1-18. The 16 is good. Gallagher needs a 2. Does Gallagher lead off the game with a bomb? No, he doesn't. Gallagher 1-5. Instead, he gets a ground out to short, handled by Trammell, and that will be out number 1. Tanana pitches Gallagher a meatball, but he can't put the tomato sauce on it. Next batter will be Donnie Hill. He's in third base tonight. 217 average, 2 homers, 20 RBIs in 88. Pitch from Tanana. 3-1. That is a blank. Hill 4-3, and that's a fly out to center field. And it will be Gary Pettis coming in there. Chuck Rawlings, since this is your team, if I ask for any help in position in player changes, you'll let me know. Next batter is the right fielder, Kenny Williams. A 159 average, 8 homers, 28 RBIs. Had no contact, but he could hit the occasional bomb. Tanana will pitch. Tanana, 1-4, strikeout 18, and no, just missed. Tiger Stadium has 1 to strikeouts and 2 to walks. Tanana is a lefty. Williams doesn't get it. Williams 3-6, and that's a fly ball hit to left field. And it will be Pat Sheridan getting to there. And that will retire the side. 1-2-3 inning by Tanana. And we will go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the Chicago White Sox tonight is Bill Long. 8 wins, 11 losses, 2 saves, a 4.03 ERA. Long gets the call for the Tigers. We'll see if he's in there for a long time or if the Tigers probably kick him out pretty early. Well, we'll find out here. Leading off for the Big D, second baseman Lou Whitaker. 275 average, 12 homers, 55 RBIs. Should be in the Hall of Fame. Long with the pitch. 4-4. That's a pitcher result. That 8 will be too high. Whitaker, 2-1. It's a ground out to second base. And Fred Manrique will get that. Next up will be Pat Sheridan. He's in left field tonight. 254 average, 11 homers, 47 RBIs. Frank Rosenk joins us here at Tigers Stadium. Long, 6-4 against the lefty. That is a blank. Sheridan, 2-3. That's a base hit. He'll hit one past second base, and the Tigers will get the first base runner of the game. Here comes the shortstop, Alan Trammell. 311 average, 15 homers, 69 RBIs. Very good season, 88. He's in the Hall of Fame, but in my opinion, he really shouldn't be in there unless Whitaker is in there with him. Infield double play depth. Sheridan had 8 stolen bases. That is a 4. He ain't going anywhere. Hit and run is available, but Trammell will swing away. Long, 2-2, possible error. Trammell, 3-5. That's a fly ball hit to center field. Going after it is Steve Lyons. His error rating is a 7. That's a 9. He'll make the catch. 2 down. Next up for the Tigers will be Dave Bergman. He's in first base tonight. 294 average, 5 homers, 35 RBIs. 2 outs now in the bottom of the first. Nothing on the 18. Bergman not bunting with 2 outs. Long with the pitch. 6-3. That is a blank. Bergman, 6-1. It's a ground ball to short, taken there by Guillen, and he's going to throw the second to get Sheridan, and that is the end of the inning. No runs and a hit for the Tigers. No score after 1. Love those short 365 power rallies. Yes. Tigers Stadium. 159 home runs were hit there in 88. And there are so pretty much neutral to a hitter's park. We go to the top of the second. Leading off for the White Sox will be the catcher, the original Pudge, Carlton Fisk. Hall of Famer? Yep. 277 average, 19 homers, 50 RBIs. The original Pudge, Carlton Fisk. One of his last years he was playing, one of the last seasons he was playing with the White Sox. As Brian B. tells me he had a rigged Mets game. No, I'm sorry. If the Mets won that game, that was not rigged. Although the 1974 Mets were not that good. Tanana, 5-6 against a righty. Walk plus, and that will walk Fisk, as he will easily take a ball 4. And that is the first walk issued by Tanana. He had 57 of them. Next batter for the White Sox will be their designated hitter, Mike Diaz. Diaz was on the Pittsburgh Pirates early in the year. He is now a White Sox for the rest of the season. 235 average, 3 homers, 17 RBIs. Infield is at double play. Strat. Nothing on the 18. Diaz will swing away. Tanana with the pitch. 2-3 against the righty. Walk plus, and that will be another ball 4. So Tanana suddenly has given up 2 straight walks. White Sox are in business. Here comes Russ Morman. He's at first base, 240 average and 3 RBIs. Infield still at double play depth. And nothing on the 10. Fisk will stay put. Tanana, he will make the pitch. Tanana, 6'4", walk 1. Yes, and it's ball 4, and Tanana has walked. The bases loaded. They're going to go talk to Tanana on the mound, see if he's doing all right, as he's now given up 3 straight walks. Not good for the Tigers. It'll bring up Fred Manrique. He is at second base tonight. 235 average, 5 homers, 37 RBIs. The infield is going to play in, as the Tigers are going to try to do a 2-5 double play. Fans here at Tiger Stadium not liking what they see on the field right now. Strategy roll, that's a 13, nothing happening. Tanana having problems with walks. He only had 57 of them in 88, so he doesn't, and only 203 innings pitched. That's pretty good. So he's having a rough night tonight. Tanana, 2-6 against a righty. That's a blank. Manrique, 6'5", and that's a fly ball. That's a fly out to left. It's going to be Sheridan getting that. And that's going to be out number 1. Fred Manrique, a sacrifice fly of 1, will not bring in Fisk. Fisk, a base runner 1. Left fielder is Sheridan. He has a 0. The only way Fisk scores is on a 1. And he does. Fisk will going to come in. They're going to send him. And Fisk will score. He needed a 1 in order to get it, and he got it. And that's going to be a sacrifice fly, and the White Sox will take a 1-0 lead. Diaz does stay at second base. So now runners at first and second with an out. And here comes the shortstop, Ozzie Guillen. 261 average, no homers, 39 RBIs. Tanana will be lucky if he just gives up the 1 run. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 13. Diaz stays at second. Morman at first. Tanana, 4-2. That's a blank. He's not tired. Guillen, 1-6. And it's a ground out to third. Let's see if they turn the double play. But first we got to see where it's going. And that is hit right at the third baseman. 2-2. And the infield was now a double play depth. So now it's a 3. It's a 3, second base, Whitaker, -1 pivot, a 1-2, it's a double play. They got it, side retired. Guillen grounds out around the horn. So 1 run on no hits, 3 walks and a sacrifice fly. But Guillen grounds out there to Salazar, who gets it to Whitaker, and then Whitaker to first. And the Tigers are kind of lucky they only gave up the 1 run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Leading off for the Tigers will be the catcher, Matt Noakes. 251 average, 16 homers, 53 RBIs. Respectable. Long will go ahead and pitch here. Long, 4-4. That's a pitcher result. That 10 is high. Noakes, 1-6, and it's a fly out to right. It will be caught by Williams. Here comes the first baseman, Darrell Evans. 208 average, 22 homers, 64 RBIs. White Sox ahead 1-0. Long, 2-3. That's a blank. He's not tired. Evans, 4-2. That's a fly out to center field. It's going to be Steve Lyons getting to that. And that is the second out. Here's Luis Salazar. He is at third base tonight. 270 average, 12 homers, 62 RBIs. Salazar played many positions in 88. Long, 4-6, wild pitch, ball 1. 1-1, that's at the park. Tiger Stadium, 6-4, and that's going to be a single plus a possible double. The center field, Salazar rounding first. His base runners are 3. Center fielder is Lyons, a 0 arm. A 1-3. Salazar will take second, and he will. Salazar puts on the Jets and decides to take second base. First hit of the game. Well, not the first hit of the game, but first hit of the game for Salazar, I should say, and the tying run at second base. Next batter will be the right fielder, Dwayne Murphy. 250 average, 4 homers, 19 RBIs. Strategy roll, nothing on the 17. Salazar stays at second base. Long looking in, and he will make the deal. Long, 6'6", strikeout 18, that is high. Murphy, 6'4", it's a fly ball to left field. And Gallagher is going to come in a little bit, and he'll put it away. No runs and a hit for the Tigers. 1-0 Chi Sox after 2. Every game is important, at least for the Tigers right now, who are right now tied for third in the AL East. As Baseball with the Demos joins us here at Tiger Stadium. Are saying Tiger Stadium was 420 friendly. Yes, it was. At least I think it might have been. And I thought you were going to do a name change there, Dave. Because remember, you're not doing demos anymore. Or you haven't gotten to that yet. I still think you should do a selection show, kind of like how I do. Top of the third, Steve Lyons leads off for the Chi Sox. He's in center field tonight. 269 average, 5 homers, 45 RBIs. Tanana, he will pitch. 6'4", walk, 20, not this time. Lyons, 3-4, that's a ground out to second, and Whitaker will handle it and toss it to first. That'll bring up Gallagher, and no, he's not smashing watermelons. Gallagher is 0 for 1. Tanana will go ahead and make the pitch. Tanana, 3-2 against the righty. That is a blank. Gallagher, 3-5. That's a ground out to third. Handled easily by Salazar. And that's a second out. Hill is next. And Hill is 0 for 1. As Brian Patterson joins us here at Tiger Stadium. Tanana with the pitch. 6'4", walk, 10. That is ball 4. Tanana's got some trouble tonight with control. And that is another walk. That is the 4th walk given up by Tanana. And usually has better control than that, but he is not having a good night so far there. Williams is next. He's 0 for 1. No, there is no Harold Baines sighting. Harold Baines is just considered is such a bum. The White Sox didn't even put Harold Baines in the starting lineup today. So if anybody's wondering where Harold Baines is, he is not in the starting lineup, should not be a Hall of Famer. And they said, you know what? You don't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. You're not being in the starting lineup tonight against the Tigers. His Hall of Fame plaque's got a lot of tarnish on it, John Haverly. Strategy roll. Nothing on a 16. Tanana will pitch. Tanana, 2-2. Error on a throw. Williams, 3-1. That's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Salazar. His error rating is a 3. That's a 3, and he's going to make an error. It's going to be an error on a throw. Question is, that is out number 2, so where did he throw it to? Did he throw it to Hill, or did he throw it to second, or he threw it to first? In this case, I would kind of roll a double play type of die, and that is a 3, and that would go to first. So the throw goes to first to get Williams. Bergman's range is a 3, and he will prevent the ball from going any further. So that is an error. That's an error on Salazar. Runners will move up. That is an E5. And that is the first error on the Tigers. They did not have any errors in the game historically. A Steeler fan now joins us here at Tiger Stadium. And nope, Harold Baines is not in the starting lineup. He's such a bum. Doesn't belong in the Hall of Fame. They said, you're sitting this one out. You stink. Here's Pudge. Pudge walked his first time up. A big time error allows the inning to continue. Tanana can't believe it. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 7. Hill will stay at second base. 2 outs, top of the third. 1-0 in favor of the Chi Sox. Tanana, 6-6. That is a blank. Pudge, 3-6. And that error is going to hurt. Against the lefty, it's a home run to center field. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. And that ball is gone. Home run, Carlton Fisk. A 3-6 against the lefty is an H to center field. That is a 3-run bomb. And instead of being out of the inning, the White Sox now have a 4-0 lead. Stadium barfs. Blech. An error on a throw keeps the inning alive, and then Carlton Fisk comes up and belts one to center, and it's now 4-0 Chi Sox. And Tanana not happy with that one. Here comes Diaz. Diaz walked his first time up. Please go foul. Please go foul. 2 outs. Now a 4-0 White Sox lead. Tanana, 3-5. Strikeout 13. Nope, that's high. Diaz, 2-2. And that will be a ground out to short. That'll be picked up by Trammell. He will get it and throw to first to retire the side. 3 runs on 1 hit and 1 error. The error was ginormous because it allowed Pudge to send one out to Mars. 4-0 Chi Sox going to the bottom of the third. Center fielder Gary Pettis leads off for Detroit. 210 average, 3 homers, 36 RBIs here to start the bottom of the third. Long will go ahead and pitch. Long, 6-1 against the switch left. That is a blank. Pettis, 3-3. That's a ground out to second base. And Manrique will toss it over to first. Next batter is Whitaker. Whitaker 0 for 1. Can't say Harold Baines is not in the starting lineup. He was so bad they didn't want him to play. Oh, let's not talk about Scott Rowland. Long, 6-5. Error on a grounder. Whitaker, 3-3. That's a ground ball. It's a ground ball to second. A ball is hit to Manrique. His error rating is a 4. That's a 6. He'll take care of it and toss it over to first for the out. 2 outs. Here's Sheridan. Sheridan got a base hit his first time up. Long with the pitch. Long, 5-3 against the lefty. That is a blank. Sheridan, 4-2, and that is a fly out to center field. And getting over there is going to be Lyons, and he's going to make the catch, and that is a 1-2-3 inning for the Tigers. So right now, Bill Long has a 4-0 lead, and the Tigers are just not on it this evening at this time. 1988 was the last year of the plain White Sox cards. 1989 started the more checkered colored cards. I don't understand what you mean. I don't understand what you mean. Checkered colored cards. 1980. Are you talking about the uniforms that they were wearing? In 1988, that was the year that they had that stupid looking script C on their cap, and they had Chicago in script and White Sox in script on their uniforms in 88. If that's what you're asking about, they dumped them. I think that's why he doesn't have the checkered color cards for 88. I think 86 or 87 checkered colored cards in 89. I don't know why. 89, you sure? They used the checker color cards back in like the 70s and the 80s and that kind of thing. Oh, well, whatever. But you may be right. We go to the top of the fourth inning. White Sox a 4-0 lead. Tanana gets back on the mound. Russ Mormon leads off, and he walked his first time up. Tanana with the pitch. 6-5. Pitcher result. That 5 is going to be a base hit against the righty. So that will be a single for Mormon as he hits a single past the pitcher. And he gets his first hit of the game. And here's Manrique. Manrique is 0 for 1 with a sacrifice fly. Infield double play. Mormon, I don't think, is going to go anywhere, and he won't. Tanana will go ahead and pitch. Tanana, 2-6 against the righty. That is a blank. Manrique, 3-1, and against the lefty, that's a base hit past first. Mormon, base runner 2. That'll be enough for him. He'll get to third. And Tanana just doesn't have it tonight by the looks of it. As now another single given up by Tanana. And here's Guillen. Guillen is 0 for 1. And they are going to call infield. They're going to call infield in. They don't want any more runs to score here. Strategy roll. That's a 13, nothing happening. Tanana will go ahead and pitch to Guillen. Tanana, 1-4, strikeout 5. Yep, he got him there, struck him out. That is the first strikeout for Tanana. He had 127 of them in 88. Next batter is Lyons. Lyons is 0 for 1. Yeah, you should do a Floyd Rayford replay. That's my Harold Baines, I guess. And that's every one of us has that one player. You know, Harold Baines is mine. Steeler fan, you know he loves Bill Swift, you know, like crazy. And he's got a big poster of Bill Swift on his wall. And I know you love Floyd Rayford. And, of course, Don Blasingame, yes. Oh, yeah, we all know that Steeler fan has a big-time fathead poster of Bill Swift on his wall. Jeff Merklin joins us here at Tiger Stadium. Strategy roll. And there is, one out, by the way. And they're going to keep the infield in. Strategy, nothing on the 19. Lyons actually gets the bunt sign, but he's going to swing. Tanana, 2-4. Possible error. Lyons, 2-3. That's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Salazar. His error rating is a 3. That's a 10. He won't make an error. The throw's going to go to first because Mormon cannot score with the infield in. Manrique goes to second, and that's 2 outs. So that prevents the infielder that prevents the runner on third from scoring. So he holds back Mormon. Now the batter is Gallagher. Gallagher is 0 for 2. 2 men down. Mormon on at third. Manrique on at second. Tanana trying to get out of this jam. Strategy. That is a 1. Nothing happening there. Tanana will go ahead and pitch. Tanana, 1-4. Strikeout 11. No. Gallagher, 3-2. It's a base hit past second base, and that will be a single. Mormon will come in to score. Manrique, base runner 5, he will come in to score. 6-0, White Sox. Stadium groans. RBI single by Gallagher. And the White Sox now have a 6-0 lead. The batter is Donnie Hill, and that's going to be it for Tanana. And really not all his fault. That error was gigantic because then it allowed Pudge to hit 1 out with runners on base. So we'll see a new pitcher for the Tigers here. Donnie Hill is the next batter. And let's see who their Tigers are going to bring out here. And let's see here. Coming on to pitch for the Tigers will be Eric King. 4 wins, 1 loss, 3 saves, a 3.41 ERA. King will be the second Tiger pitcher. Remember, no lead is safe at inside pitch. So Gallagher on a second. Hill is 0 for 1 with a walk. Strategy roll. That's a 3. Gallagher, he'll stay where he is. King will pitch. King, 5-6. Walk plus 5. Yep, and that is another walk. Tiger pitching does not have it tonight. Another walk given up by the Tigers. That is the 5th walk given up. And now here's Williams, as Chuck Rawlings is not very happy right now. Williams is 0 for 2, but reached on an error. That error was huge. Strategy roll, nothing on the 11. King will go ahead and pitch. King, 1-4. Home run chance. Righty, 1 to 10. The 10 is good. Against the righty, Williams needs a 16. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. And that ball is gone. Home run, Ken Williams. And this is not going to be a good night for the Tigers tonight. Stadium groans. That's a 3-run bomb by Ken Williams. As Eric King pitches him a meatball, and Williams just turns that into flat-out baked ziti. And it is now 9-0 in favor of the White Sox. In a game the Tigers really need to be thinking about winning. Here's Pudge. Pudge is 1 for 1, got a 3-run bomb his first time up. Looks like we're going to have a blowout tonight. King with the pitch. 5-6, walk plus, and that's ball 4. And nope, it can't get the last out. As Fisk will now draw a walk. That's the 6th walk given up to the White Sox. Here's Diaz, and Diaz is 0 for 1. 2 outs here. Fisk on at first. Strategy rolls are now off. King with the pitch. 1-5. That is a blank. Diaz, 6-2, and that's a ground ball to third. It'll be picked up by Salazar. He'll throw to second to get Pudge, and that ends the inning. 9 batters come up to the plate. 5 runs on 4 hits, 2 walks, and a 3-run bomb by Kenny Williams. It's 9-0 White Sox. And we're only in the 4th. Alan Trammell leads off for the Big D. He's 0 for 1. Bill Long, like I said, the White Sox are 8 wins back a third in the American League West. Their season's pretty much done, but they're still hoping they can get something going. Long, 5-4, walk 1, and that's ball 4. So Trammell will get to first on a base on balls. First walk issued by Long. He had 39 of them in 88. That's not bad. 39 walks and 174 innings pitched. That's pretty good. Here's Bergman. Bergman is 0 for 1. Infield double play. Strategy rolls are off. Long with the pitch. 4-1. Home run result against the righty. Bergman needs a 6, and he won't get it with a 20. Bergman, 3-5, and instead he's going to chop it to short. 2-2-3. Second base, Manrique pivot, 0-1-3 double play. No. Trammell thrown out at second, and Bergman goes to first. Fielder's choice. Next batter is Noakes. Long pitched Bergman a meatball, but he couldn't do anything with it. We want Baines. MV joins us here at Tigers Stadium. Long with the pitch. 4-6, wild pitch. 19 is high. Ball 1. 2-1 against the lefty. That is a blank. Noakes, 6-2, and that's a fly out to center field. And Lyons is going to get to that one and make the catch. 2 down. 2 outs. Here's Evans. Evans is 0 for 1. Bergman on at first. Long with the pitch. Long, 4-1. Home run result again against the righty. Evans needs a 19, and he will get that one. Kaboom! That ball is high, it is deep, and it is gone. Darrell Evans puts the Tigers on the board. That's a 2-run bomb by Darrell Evans. And that is the third home run in this game combined. And right now, Tiger Stadium is acting like Tiger Stadium. As a lot of home runs are usually hit in that place. It's 9-2. So the Tigers get a couple back. Salazar is next. He got a double his first time up. Long will settle up with the pitch. Long, 6-5, error on a grounder. Salazar, 1-6 against the righty. That's a fly out to right, and it will be Kenny Williams getting to that. He will make the catch, and that will end the inning. 2 runs on 1 hit, a 2-run bomb by Darrell Evans. Tigers do get a couple runs. It's now 9-2 after 4. I'm an innocent Lysander. Oh, God. Said sarcastically. He probably had more than 50 at bats against lefties in that regard. Don't start with the splits. I'm already having a few issues with one of our guys who's bashing the game a bit. We go to the top of the 5th. 9-2 is the score. Russ Moorman, the batter, and he's 1 for 1 with a single. King will continue to pitch. 9-2. King, 2-4, wild pitch, ball 1. 3-4 against the righty. That is a blank. Moorman, 2-2. That's a ground out. That's a ground out to short, and it will be handled by Trammell. Darrell Evans hauled a very good. You know what? Yeah, I would say so. I would say he is. Here's Manrique. Manrique 1 for 2 with a single. King with the pitch. King 3-1, strikeout 15. That is high. Manrique 5-1. That's a fly out to left field. And Sheridan will get under it. 2 outs. Next up is Guillen. Guillen is 0 for 2. Evans was nicknamed Howdy Doody in the Apposite. Yeah, I think that's right. King with the pitch. King, 6-6, walk plus 17. Yep, barely ball 4, but it is. Guillen will walk. Another base on balls given up by the Tigers. And it'll now bring up Lyons. Lyons is 0 for 2. Fans here at Tiger Stadium are hoping for a better game than this. Guillen on at first. Strategy rolls are off. King, 5-4. That is a blank. Lyons, 6-3, and he pops that one up. Pop fly ball to the shortstop, and Trammell will get that one and retire the side. And a good job by King to finally not give the White Sox anything there. We go to the bottom of the 5th, still 9-2. Dwayne Murphy leads off, and he is 0 for 1. 9-2 Chi Sox over the Cats. Long with the pitch. 2-3, that is a blank. Murphy, 1-2, and it's a ground out to third. And it will be Donnie Hill making the play. Here's Pettis. Pettis is 0 for 1. Long will set up and make the pitch. Long, 1-5, strikeout 6, swing and a miss, struck him out. He gets Pettis. And is that strikeout number 1? It is. That is strikeout number 1 for Long. You only had 77 of them in 88. And Long has recovered a little bit. Here is Whitaker. Whitaker 0 for 2. Long will make the pitch. Long, 5-6 against the lefty. Walk plus. That's ball 4. And Whitaker will trot to first. So maybe the Tigers can maybe get a run in. That is the second walk given up by Long. And it allows Sheridan to bat. And he's 1 for 2 with a single. Long will get in there. He gets the sign from Fisk. Long with the pitch. 6-2. Error on a throw. Sheridan. 4-1. That's a ground ball to second base. That ball is hit to Manrique. His error rating is a 4. That's a 4, and he's going to make an error. That's going to be an error on Manrique. The throw goes to first, and Mormon's range is a 2, and that is a 6. It'll get by him, and both runners will advance. Or will they? Whitaker's base running rating is a 4 with 2 outs. Actually, he does not advance. No. He doesn't advance. He stays at second. I forget. It's only on an infield single it's an automatic advance. On an error on a throw, it is not. If it's not an S 1-6. So Whitaker, they get by him, but Whitaker does not try to take third. And that is going to be an E4 on the White Sox. That's the first error on the White Sox. They didn't have any errors also in the game. So now runners at first and second. The ball gets past them, but Whitaker still holds at second base. Okay. So now the batter will be Trammell, and maybe the error. Now maybe the Tigers can take the effect of Trammell. You're getting snow up there, John Haverly. You're in upstate New York. Where are you? You're getting snow up there in New York. Snow has started in upstate New York. Where are you, John? Runners at second and first and second. 2 outs. Long with the pitch. Long 5-3 against the righties. Strikeout. 13 is high. Trammell 3-3, and that is going to be a fly out to right. Williams is going to get there. He'll make the catch and retire the side. No runs, no hits, a walk, and an error. But the Tigers can't do anything with it. Remains 9-2 after 5. Halfway between Albany and Cooperstown. Okay, well, my best friend lives in Liberty, New York, in Sullivan County, where I will be going to spend a couple of days up there in May before I go check the Mets at Citi Field in May. I have no issue with snow, but we don't get any of that white stuff down here in SoFly. Top of the 6th inning, 9-2. Dave Gallagher leads off for the Chi Sox. He is 1 for 3. That's going to be it for Eric King. The Tigers are going to go to the bullpen. And let's see what they're going to bring out here. And it will be, coming on to pitch for the Tigers will be Paul Gibson. 4 wins, 2 losses, no saves, a 2.93 ERA. Gibson will be the 3rd Tiger pitcher. So Gallagher leads off, 1 for 3 with a single. 9-2 White Sox. Gibson, 5-2, strikeout 4, swing and a miss, struck him out. He gets Gallagher. We'll go ahead and start the inning for the Chi Sox. Here's Hill. Hill is 0 for 1 with 2 walks. Gibson, he will pitch. 3-6, strikeout 18. That's high, barely. Hill, 1-3. That's a base hit. He slaps one into left field, and Hill will get to first on a single. So definitely the White Sox came out to bat. Williams is next. He had a bomb his last time up. He is 1 for 3, a home run, and reached on an error. Infield double play. Gibson will go ahead and pitch. Gibson, 6-5. That is a blank. Williams, 6-2. Fly out to center. And Gary Pettis will put it away. 2 outs. That'll bring up Fisk. Pudge is 1 for 1, a bomb, and 2 walks. Gibson sets up against Fisk. Fisk can hits home runs against lefties. Gibson for 1 against the righties. Strikeout. The 18 is high. Fisk 1-3, and it's a fly out to right field. And Murphy will get to that one, put it away, and retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Chi Sox, still having a 9-2 lead. As the Tigers are trying to get back into this. But right now, Bill Long pitching very well. He's only given up 2 runs on 3 hits. Dave Bergman leads off for the Big D, and he is 0 for 2. Long, he'll go ahead and pitch. Long, 5-1, strikeout 11, that is high. Bergman, 3-6, it's a fly out to left field. And that will be caught by Gallagher. Here's Noakes. Noakes is 0 for 2. I bet I.G. Jester secretly purchased Strat Black. I don't think he did. Long, 6-3, that is a blank. Noakes, 1-3, that's a line out right to first base. Mormon makes the play, 2 outs. Hit right at him. And now Evans. Evans is 1 for 2 with a bomb. Hit a home run his last time up. Tigers not looking good tonight. 9-2. Long, 2-5 against the lefty. Walk plus. That will be ball 4 on the 8. And Evans will trot to first, so he gets a 2-out walk to continue with the inning. And a chance for Salazar, and he's 1 for 2 with a double. Fans here at Tiger Stadium hoping for something here, down by 7 runs. Long, 1-6, range play. Salazar, 2-2. It's a fly ball to center field. Going after it is Lyons. His range is a 3. That is a 1. He'll get in there easily and put it away and retire the side. Nothing across except a walk. 6 innings in the books. 9-2 in favor of the Chi Sox. We go to the top of the 7th. Gibson will stay on the mound. Mike Diaz leads off, and he's 0 for 2 with a walk. Gibson will go ahead and pitch. Gibson, 6-3 against the righty. Walk, and that is ball 4. He will walk Diaz. Gives up a leadoff walk to Diaz, and again Diaz trots to first. Second time he's been walked. Not a good game in control by the Tigers. And what is that now? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is the 8th walk given up by Tiger pitching. He gave up that many base on balls. Very hard to win a game. Mormon is 1 for 2, a single and a walk. Infield double play. Gibson, 6-2, range play at the park. Tigers Stadium, 6-5, and that's a fly ball to right field. Going after it is Murphy. His range is a 3. He's got it. Nice play by Murphy out there in right. Near the foul line, he'll put it away, 1 out. And Diaz stays where he is. Manrique is next. He's 1 for 3. Sacrifice fly and a single. Diaz on at first. Gibson, 4-4. Strikeout 12. Yes, he got him. Cold strike 3 on Manrique. Manrique, and that was a good pitch. Struck him out, 2 down. And now Guillen. And Guillen is 0 for 2 with a walk. Diaz on it first. Gibson trying to keep it where it is. Gibson with the pitch. Gibson, 4-5, range play. Guillen, 6-6. That is a base hit pass short, but it's a range play for Trammell. Trammell's range is a 4. It is a 6. He won't get it. That'll be a base hit. Diaz will hold at second base, though. Base runner 3 will not be allowed to get him to third. But that is a single for Trammell, as that was well hit by Guillen. Trammell had no chance on that one. Some Hall of Famer. Here's Lyons. Lyons 0 for 3. 2 men out here. Top of the 7th, 9-2 White Sox. Gibson trying to get this inning over with. Clee baseball fan joins us here at Tigers Stadium. Here comes the pitch. Gibson, 1-3, strikeout 8. Yes, he got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that will retire the side. No runs and a hit for the White Sox. They're holding on, though, a 9-2 lead here. And we will see what happens. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Don't forget, we got 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. Tomorrow will be August 22nd. And even though I'm going to 2 spring training games this weekend, tomorrow I'm going to go see the Mets play the Marlins at Jupiter. And then the next day, of course, I will get to see ID Jester on Sunday against the Cardinals, but I'm still going to stream at night. I'll get home in plenty of time. Tomorrow night will be August 22nd. Brian B. has been begging me to get him on the mound. He gets his wish. We will be at Three Rivers Stadium as the Cincinnati Reds will take on the Pittsburgh Pirates. Doug Drabeck will go for the Pirates, and Danny Jackson will be on the mound for the Reds. As now I start picking games pretty much on the fly, the best games I can get at this time is I no longer will do a schedule block as we now approach the pennant race of the season. So I know Brian B. will not miss tomorrow night. Cincinnati at Pittsburgh, a big game in the American League. Danny Jackson goes up against Drabeck, and that should be a good matchup to win. Yep. Well, like I said, I live here in South Florida. I can go see the Mets play anytime, really, if I want. They're playing the Marlins and the Cardinals in Jupiter, which is only about maybe 30 miles away, maybe about 30 miles away from me. It takes me 40 minutes to get there. I can see them play the Astros and the Nationals. Of course, I see them play the Marlins at Lone Depot. Okay. And, of course, in May, I'm going to be in New York to go see the Mets play at the Rays at Citi Field, where I'm going to take a vacation. I am really looking forward to that. We go to the bottom of the 7th here. White Sox lead 9-2. Bill Long can pitch to 2 more batters before he tires, but with a 7-run lead, we'll see how long they can keep him out. Dwayne Murphy leads off for Detroit. He is 0 for 2. 9-2 White Sox. Can the Tigers get anything going here? Long with the pitch. 1-3 against the lefty. Blank. Murphy. 5-2. And that's a ground out to second base, handled by Manrique. One down. The batter is Pettis. And let's see what they're going to do with Pettis. Pettis will bat. He's 0 for 2. But it's a 7-run deficit right now. And Pettis is excellent range in center field. Long with the pitch. 4-1. Home run result against the switch left. That's a 0. It's not happening. Pettis, 4-5, and instead he grounds it to second base. That'll be Manrique again taking care of it. And that's out number 2. Pettis didn't have any homers. Doesn't do it there. Home run result. Because Pettis is hitting from the left side. So that now the batter now Bill Long is tired. And now the batter will be Whitaker. Whitaker is 0 for 2 with a walk. 2 outs. You know what? I think I botched that, didn't I? I think I botched Pettis. That was a home run result. Pettis was a switch left, but against a righty, let me see something. You know what? I was supposed to roll because against a home run result, but Pettis was was a 4-1 or a 4-2. That was a 4-1 home run. I should have rolled on the 4. Darn. Announcer blows it again. I'm just going to have to let it go. Here's Whitaker. Whitaker will bat upon further review again. The announcer doesn't know how to play baseball. Long, 5-2, strikeout 2, swing and a miss, struck him out, and that will end the inning. No, I'm sorry, wrong. That's a walk chance. That 2 is ball 4. Dang, I'm so sorry. Not paying attention. That's a 5-2. Long is tired, and that is a walk sign instead of a strikeout. That is ball 4. Inning continues. Wow, again, the announcer doesn't. I had a hard day today, guys. Today's day at work was not easy today. So that's ball 4, and that's it for Long, too. He is done. So Bill Long is going to come out of the game as he is retired, as that was a fatigue result when tired now. So we'll see a new pitcher for the White Sox. Here is Sheridan. Long does leave, though, with the win chance. And we'll see who the White Sox are going to bring out the pitch. And they are going to go with... Coming on to pitch for the White Sox is going to be Barry Jones. Jones was also with the Pittsburgh Pirates early in the year. He is now a White Sox for the rest of the season. 3 wins, 3 losses, 3 saves, a 2.84 ERA. The White Sox made a trade with the Pirates to send over Diaz and Barry Jones. So Barry Jones will now be pitching for the White Sox. Runner on first is Whitaker. Jones with the pitch. Jones, 5-6, range play at the park. Tiger Stadium, 2-3, and that is a ground ball to first. That'll get taken care of by Mormon, and he will make the play, and that will retire the side. Nothing across except a walk and some botched umpiring, and that will end the inning there. 9-2 after 7. Who did the Pirates get in that trade? I really don't remember. That was a range play at the park, right? Never mind. Let's just get going. Let's go to the top of the 8th. White Sox lead 9-2. I know, Brian B. Here's Gallagher. Gallagher is 1 for 4. Got a single. Gibson, he is tired. That'll be it for Gibson. He is done. And the Tigers will go to the bullpen here. And they're going to bring out... They're going to bring out the pitch. Coming on to pitch for the Tigers is going to be Willie Hernandez. 6 wins, 5 losses, 10 saves, a 3.06 ERA. Hernandez will go ahead and pitch against Gallagher. Top of the 8th, 9-2 White Sox, and not a good game tonight. Hernandez, 1-4 against the righty. Strikeout. The 12 is high. Gallagher, 5-4, and that's a fly out to center field. Against the lefty, that's a fly out to center field, and that will be caught by Pettis. One down, and here comes Hill. Hill is 1 for 2, a single and 2 walks. Hernandez with the pitch. 1-6, error on a grounder. Hill, 1-4, and that's a fly out to left field. And it will be Sheridan getting to there to make the play. 2 outs. Williams is next. And Williams is 1 for 4 with a bomb. Hernandez will make the pitch. Hernandez, 4-5, strikeout 9, swing and a miss, struck him out. He gets Williams. A nice job by Hernandez. And 1, 2, 3 go the Chi Sox. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Jones will stay on the mound for the White Sox. Alan Trammell leads off. And Jones can pitch to 5 more batters. So Trammell leads off. He is 0 for 2 with a walk. Bottom of the 8th, 9-2. Jones with the pitch. 3-6, range play. Trammell, 5-4. That's a pop fly ball to second base. Manrique's range is a 3, and he's not going to get it. It's going to fall into the outfield, and Trammell's going to have a single. So a base hit for Trammell as Manrique tries to make the over-the-shoulder catch, but it falls in between the fielders, and Trammell will hold it first. Infield double play. Here comes Bergman. Bergman is 0 for 3. Trammell on it first. Jones will go ahead and pitch to Bergman. Jones, 2-4 against the lefty. Walk plus. That 7 is a walk. And now the Tigers trying to get something going here in the late innings. That's ball 4. Runners at first and second. Here's Noakes. Noakes is 0 for 3. He's going to go ahead and bat. Still nobody out. Bottom of the 8th, 9-2. Can the Tigers maybe get some runs here? Jones gets in there. Jones had a pretty good year in 88 for both Pittsburgh and the White Sox. Jones, 5-4. That is a blank. Noakes, 5-1. And it's a fly out to right. And getting over there will be Williams. He'll make the catch for out number 1. Trammell is not going to go anywhere. He will stay at second base. You're down by 7 runs. You'll stay put. Salazar is next. Evans. Evans is next. Evans is next. And he is 1 for 2 with a homer and a walk. Runners at first and second. Fans here at Tiger Stadium hoping for something. Jones with the pitch. 5-5, strikeout 11. And they got something. They got a strikeout. Called strike 3 on Evans, 2 outs. Evans gets struck out by Jones. Now the batter is Salazar. Salazar is 1 for 3. Fans here hoping. Jones with the pitch. Jones, 1-6. That's blank. Salazar swings, 6-2. And that is a ground ball to third base. And up with it is Hill. And he is going to throw to second to get Bergman. And the side is retired. No runs, a hit for the Tigers as the White Sox are doing the job tonight. 9-2 after 8. Barry Jones is now tired. They may let him pitch the 9th inning anyway with a 7-run lead. Top of the 9th, Hernandez will stay on the mound. Pudge, Carlton Fisk leads off. He is 1 for 2 with a homer and 2 walks. That error in the third inning really changed the complexity of the ball game. It would have still been 1-0 if it wasn't for the error. Then Fisk belted a homer, and it looked like the Tigers just never recovered from that. Hernandez, 1-3, strikeout 19, that is high. Fisk, 2-1, it's a fly out to left field. Sheridan will move over and grab it. Next batter is Diaz. Diaz is 0 for 2. He's walked twice, though. Hernandez with the pitch. Hernandez, 1-5. That's a blank. He's not tired yet. Diaz, 3-2. It's a fly out to left field. Sheridan will get to that one as well. And 2 outs. Now the batter is Mormon. And now Hernandez is tired, but they're going to let him pitch. Hernandez will pitch to Mormon. Mormon is 1 for 3 with a single and a walk. Here comes the deal. Hernandez, 5-2. Strikeout 20. That misses. Mormon, 1-1. That's a fly ball to center field. And it will be Pettis getting there. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. Nice job by Hernandez. 9-2 White Sox. But will we see some ninth inning magic? Bottom of the ninth inning, Barry Jones is going to stay on the mound for the White Sox, figuring a 7-run lead should be enough. He is tired, though. Dwayne Murphy leads off for the Tigers. And let's see, he is in right field. And we are going to see a pick. Well, actually, Murphy is riding on lefty. Murphy's actually going to bat. Jones will pitch to Murphy. Bottom of the ninth inning, 9-2. Jones with the pitch. 3-3. Possible error. Murphy, 3-6. And that's not an error. That's hit to third. That's gone ahead and picked up by Hill. Murphy, a base runner, 2. Throws to first and got him. 1 out. And that's going to be a ground out to third as Murphy gets thrown out at first base. A nice play by Donnie Hill. Here's Pettis. Pettis kind of got robbed, I think, on the last time I had him, but he is going to... He's in center field here. And he is going to... Is he going to bat? You know what? No, he won't. Pettis is going to come back out of the game. And coming on to pinch hit for the Tigers is going to be Chet Lemon. 264 average, 17 homers, 64 RBIs. Lemon's going to go into right field, and Dwayne Murphy will move into center if this game goes any further. So Chet Lemon will pinch hit for Pettis. Barry Jones trying to go ahead and finish the game off. Jones, 5-3. That is a blank. Nope, that's not. That's a base hit right past the pitcher. That's a fatigue result, and Lemon will get a base hit. And that'll be it for Jones. So a single for Lemon off of a tired Jones. That'll be it for him. And the White Sox will go to the bullpen. And the next batter is Whitaker. And Whitaker is 0 for 2 with 2 walks. And the White Sox are going to... It's really not a save situation. And they're going to bring out a lefty. It's not a save situation. They're going to bring out a mop-up reliever here. Coming on to pitch for the White Sox will be Steve Rosenberg. No wins, a loss, a save, a 4.30 ERA. Rosenberg will be the third White Sox pitcher. I don't know much about him. Definitely a Jewish. Lemon on at first. As a Jew, I can say that. Lemon on at first, Whitaker the batter. Rosenberg's now going to try to get this game over with. Fans here at Tiger Stadium hoping for some magic. Rosenberg, 5-6. That's at the park. Tiger Stadium, 5-6. And it's pumped up behind the plate. And Fisk is going to have room. And he'll make the catch, 2 down. 2 outs now, and the last chance for Big D is Pat Sheridan. And he is 1 for 4, a single and reached on an error. Lemon on it first. Rosenberg trying to close the game out. Sheridan sets up. Fans here at Tiger Stadium hoping for a good hit. Rosenberg, 2-5. That is a blank. Sheridan, 1-1. And that is a ground ball to second base. Manrique is up with it. Picks it up. Pumps once. Pumps twice. Throws to first. That's your game. White Sox will beat the Tigers tonight, 9-2. Stadium groans. No runs and a hit for the Tigers as the White Sox come out and bomb the Tigers tonight. And really the play of the game was the error. Was the big time error made by who made that error? That was made by E5. That was made by Salazar, which allowed an extra runner which allowed Fisk to come up to bat, and he blasted a 3-run bomb, and that pretty much did the job for the Tigers tonight. A nice win for the White Sox. Final line score coming up. For the White Sox, 9 runs on 7 hits and 1 error. For the Tigers, 2 runs on 5 hits and 1 error. The winning pitcher is Bill Long. He'll go ahead and get the victory. Frank Tanana takes a tough loss, and there is no save tonight. Do apologize. I know the game wasn't completely rule perfect. Sometimes I have games like that, but I do apologize to Chuck Rawlings. I know this was his team. But I do apologize to you. But hey, this is probably the last time we'll see the White Sox. We are not done. We are not done with the Tigers in any way. They are right now in the thick of the playoff hunt. 10-minute ticker coming right up. I try to be as perfect as possible with the game. I did have a rough day today. Actually, it was a lot today. Very shorthanded at work. It was not an easy day for me, but we made it through. It wasn't the job's fault though. I kind of had a strange feeling of dread today. I don't know why, but everything is fine. I'm going to go see 2 ball games this weekend. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball. So the White Sox will beat the Tigers tonight. We got some big games coming up here as we're now in late August. Let's see what happens. August 19th, California at Baltimore. Angels 11-42, and that is 4. Orioles 7-62, and that is 6. A win for the O's. That's a bad loss for the Angels. Oakland at Boston, big series there. Oakland 21-35, that's 5. Red Sox 11-22, and that is 2. That is a win for the A's. Red Sox are not dead yet by any means. Kansas City at Cleveland. Royals 8-46, and that is 5. Indians 8-56, and that is 6. That's a win for the Indians. The Indians trying to get back to 500. They're right there, actually. Texas at Minnesota. Rangers 8-54, and that is 5. Twins 13-11, that is 0. And that is another bad loss for Minnesota to a Texas team that has nothing to play for. Seattle and the Yankees, a doubleheader. Game 1. Mariners 8-41, and that is 4. Yankees 22-55, that is 8. And the Yankees win the first game. Game number 2, Mariners 14-24, and that is 3. Yankees 13-32, and that is 4. The Yankees will win both games on the M's. Milwaukee at Toronto, big game. Milwaukee 762, and that's 6. Blue Jays 1334, and that's 4. That's a win for the Brew Crew. Braves and the Cubs. Braves 661, that is 6. Cubs 1333, and that is 4. And that's a win for the Braves. Expos and the Dodgers. The Dodgers, who won the World Series in '88, are probably not going to make the postseason unless they get some serious September magic. Montreal minus 112, and that's 0. Dodgers 614, and they barely win that game. That's a win for the Dodgers. Houston and the Pirates, that's a big series going on there. Astros 1135, and that is 4. The Pirates 10-12, that's 1. Another win for the Stros. Mets and the Padres. Mets right now in sole possession of third place. Got to win some more games. Mets 733, and that is 3. Padres 334, and they barely got 3. We have extra innings. Let's see here. Mets roll a 3 plus 0. Padres roll a 6 and plus 0, and that's a win for the Padres. They've just barely won that game. Philadelphia and the Cubs. Phillies 722, and that is 2. Giants 1326, and that is 3. That is a win for the G-Men. Reds and the Cardinals. Big game here between Cincinnati and the Cardinals. Reds 962, and that is 7. Cardinals 651, and that is 4. And that game belongs to the Reds, and the Cardinals don't gain any ground on the Mets. On to August 20th, California at Baltimore. Angels 1365, that is 9. Orioles 342, that's 3, a win for the Halos. Oakland at Boston. Oakland 1944, and that's 6. Red Sox 921, and that is 2. Another win for the A's. Kansas City at Cleveland. Kansas City 851, and that is 5. Indians 532, and that's 3, and that is a win for the Royals. White Sox and the Tigers. White Sox 766, that's 9. Detroit 1434, and that is 4, and that's another win for the White Sox. Texas at Minnesota. Texas 032, and that is 2. Twins 1632, and that is 4. That's a win for the Twin Cities. Mariners and the Yankees. Mariners 2011, that's 1. Yankees 2252, and that is 7, and that's a win for the Bronx Bombers. Milwaukee at Toronto. Milwaukee 1062, and that is 7. Toronto 335, and that is 3. That's a win for the Brewers. Brewers still holding on strong to first place in the American League East. Atlanta and the Cubs. Braves 1252, and that is 6. Cubs 1365, and that's 9. That's a win for the Cubs. Montreal and the Dodgers. Expos 363, and that is 6. Dodgers 765, that is 8. And the Dodgers have won 2 games in a row for the first time, well, in a very long while. Astros and the Pirates. Astros 621, and that is 2. Pirates 1052, that is 5. That's a win for the Bucks. Philadelphia and the Giants. Phillies 664, and that is 7. Giants 1852, and that is also 7. They will have a tie. Phillies roll a 6 plus 0. Giants roll a 5 minus 2 is 3. That's a win for the Phillies. So even though the Astros lost, the Giants didn't gain any ground. Reds and the Cardinals. Mets didn't play them today. I guess they must have had a rain out. Reds and the Cardinals. Reds 11-63, and that is 7. Cardinals 4-63, that is 6. The Reds will win another game. On to August 21st, California at Baltimore. California 1952, and that is 7. Orioles 12-51, and that's 5. That's a win for the Halos. Oakland at Boston. Oakland 10-16, that's 2. Red Sox 11-41, and that's 4. The Red Sox will get a win. Kansas City at Cleveland. Kansas City 16-41, and that is 5. Indians 2-23, and that's 1, and that's a win for the Royals. White Sox and the Tigers. Can the Tigers get a win tonight? White Sox 7-35, and that is 3. Tigers 15-55, and that is 7. And the Cats will get that win. Texas and Minnesota. Rangers 13-36, and that's 4. Twins 12-54, and that's 6. And that's a win for the Twin Cities. Mariners and the Yankees. Mariners 12-11, that's 0. Yankees 11-13, and that is 1. And the Yankees will beat the Mariners. Milwaukee at Toronto. Milwaukee 7-55, that is 5. Blue Jays 7-46, and that's 4. Another win for the Brewers. Atlanta and the Cubs. Atlanta 10-53, and that's 5. Cubs 11-43, and that is also 5. We have a tie. Atlanta rolls a 3, minus 2 is 1. Cubs roll a 5, minus 1 is 4. That will be a win for the Cubbies. Expos and the Dodgers. Can the Dodgers actually win 3 in a row? Expos 4-14, and that is 1. Dodgers 11-53, and that is 6. Yes, the Dodgers do win 3 in a row. Can they somehow get back into this? But they got to have a winning record. Getting into third place doesn't mean anything if you have a losing record. Astros and the Pirates. Astros 4-15, and that is 1. Pirates 7-11, that is 0. And that's another win for the Stros. Mets and the Padres. Can the Mets win here? Get this game here at least and split it. Mets 8-46. Yes, they will. That's going to be 5. Padres 4-43, and that is 3. And my Mets do get a happy recap. Philadelphia and the Giants. Philadelphia giving the Giants fits. Philadelphia 9-53, and that is 5. Giants 13-41, that is also 5. They will tie. Philadelphia rolls a 3 plus 0. Giants roll a 3, minus 2 is 1, and another loss to the Phillies for the Giants. Reds and the Cardinals. Mets are definitely cheering for the Reds right here. Mets won a game here. A loss here gives the Mets another spot over the Cardinals. Reds 7-36. Not going to happen. That's going to be 3. Cardinals 8-65, and that is 8. And the Redbirds will win that game. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow night will be August 22nd. We will be at the stadium by the Three Rivers. A big matchup. This is for Brian B. The Cincinnati Reds will take on the Pittsburgh Pirates. Doug Drabeck will go for the Pirates, and Danny Jackson will go for the Reds, as Brian B. has been begging me to put him on the board. We will see him tomorrow night. That is a big game in the National League. Reds and the Pirates, Jackson and Drabeck. Be there or be square. John Haverly, Brian Patterson, Jeff Merklin, Texag75, Chuck Rawlings. Let's see here. Clee baseball fan, Frank Rosank, baseball with the demos. And Jeff Merklin, MV. Let's see here. Brian Patterson, Ryan Sullivan, Doug Hunt, and of course, he always must be mentioned, the great Steeler fan. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so, and make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. I'll let you know how the game against the Mets and the Marlins goes tomorrow night. And I'll catch you then. It is a win for the White Sox tonight. They knock out the Tigers 9-2 in a tough loss for Detroit. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Have a good one.